friends, welcome to another Sunnyside Design video. Today we wanted to take you on a little tour of us decorating my parents' home for Christmas.
Yes, we're just going to show you kind of the method that we use to decorate and share some tips, things we used, products we used, and also ways to make it meaningful and cozy. We just really wanted a special Christmas this year. After 2020 and all the craziness we've experienced this year, we wanted Christmas to be special, and we already know it's going to be different, even though it's not going to be normal.
Yeah.
We're used to big family parties and all these gatherings, and it's basically going to be very small and intimate in our own homes. So we're just going to share why and what we did to make it feel that way in my home this year.
So come take a look, you're gonna love it.
Welcome to my Christmas home tour. We're happy to have you follow along as we decorate for Christmas. The Christmas trees have already been decorated, and you can see how we decorate a Christmas tree in another video, and the link for that will be in our description. We'll begin by decorating the mantle up for the Christmas holiday. We began by adding some greenery and my stocking holders. This is artificial greenery. Fresh greenery would also be beautiful. We're just tucking in the picks, arranging them around the candlesticks and around the stocking holders. Then we're going to add in next some fairy lights. These are just the little mini LED lights that are battery operated. We used 3 little strands of those and just kind of wound them around the branches of the greenery. I love the effect that the little fairy lights add to the garland or the greenery on the mantle without it being overbearing. We also added in some candle rings, little berry candle rings around the candlesticks, as well as hung the stockings on the stocking holders. I embellished the stockings. These are knit stockings with a faux fur trim with a little bit of red ribbon and a tag that's got a little reindeer on it. It's a little wooden tag, and I lined the back of the tag with some plaid paper. Next, we added some ornaments, and these are just some iridescent clear balls, as well as some white balls and some glittery balls that will reflect off of those lights that we added to the mantle there. I also love to add a little bit of Christmas decor around my bookshelves. And so I'm going to add in some Santas, a picture of my children when they were young sitting on Santa's lap, and a little bit of greenery along with some berries and some little picks there. I'll also add a little bit of art, a little picture of Santa that I've had for many years. That will go back up in the back of the bookcase. And then I'm going to add in a nutcracker and then a photo of my mom when she was a young girl sitting on Santa's lap as well. This year I really wanted it to be a memorable Christmas, very cozy and sentimental. And so I'm adding in some of these little touches that will remind our family of the things that are most important to us. And then we'll just finish it off with a little bit of greenery and berries. The next area I'd like to decorate is above my stairway. I've taken down the art and all of the decor that I usually have on this shelf, and I'm going to add in this window frame that Really, I absolutely adore this piece of art that we've created here. It is pictures of each of my grandchildren, their first Christmas. And so I've put those in this window frame and then used some vinyl adhesive letters and just spelled out Santa Baby on the window frame. And it is always a well loved piece at Christmas as the kids look at what they looked like when they were babies for their first Christmas. I love to also decorate my railing at Christmas time. I think it is so beautiful to wrap a garland around the railing and add some beautiful ribbon as well. This garland has some pine cones on it, and if I just kind of work it through the balusters there, we can get it wrapped around the railing here. And I think it looks so beautiful to add some sort of greenery or embellishment to a railing at Christmas time. So we'll get this all situated and evenly spaced, and then we'll embellish it with some ribbon. Before we start embellishing the garland, we do like to go through and kind of fluff it out and make it look fuller. It gets a little smashed putting it through the railing. Once I've done that, then we're going to add a little bit of that faux fur garland that we put on the Christmas tree. I really wanted that soft and cozy look, and so I thought faux fur would give me that look this year. And instead of buying a faux fur ribbon, I actually just bought 1 yard of faux fur fabric and then tore it into about 2-inch strips. And it was much more economical to do that. And then once that garland is on, the faux fur garland is wrapped around the greenery, then I'm ready to add my bows. And I've simply made some bows out of some red linen ribbon, and then I've got that plaid that we also used on the Christmas tree that is a plaid flannel. These are all wired ribbons, so you can shape them however you'd like them to be. And I just think that it adds such a beautiful element to the railing. The final element I like to add to the railing is just a little bit of berries. I've got some wired berries that I'm going to tuck in at each area where there's a bow. The final area to decorate for this room is the sofa table. And here I've got a collection of trees. Some of them are purchased and some are some DIY cone trees, and we've got videos for those. There's the finger knit tree, there is also the sweater tree, and then we've got just a wrapped yarn tree. And you'll find tutorials for those that we will link in the description as well. And I really wanted these trees to look soft and cozy and cuddly, and so we've used faux fur, the sweater, and the fluffy yarn to give us that look. And then we've tucked in also just some little houses, and then we'll finish it off with a little bit of faux snow. We're now ready to add some Christmas decor into the dining room. We're going to begin by placing a scarf on the table. We're going to use that as a table runner along with this faux fur table runner that we're going to layer on top. When you're decorating, you can always use items from your closet, whatever will work. It happened to be the right colors that I was using this year, and so why not use that? And then we'll stack on our plates. We're layering in a charger, a white plate with a gold rim, and then I've got a little Christmassy plate that will sit on top, salad plate. The centerpiece is made from a tray with some greens, and then I've used vintage ornaments, glass ornaments that were my grandmother's. And then we're going to also decorate the chairs. We're going to use our plaid ribbon and tie in a piece of greenery into the ribbon and tie it into a pretty bow. We'll add in a little more Christmassy decor above the china cabinet here. I'm first adding a painting that my sister did. I love adding in those sentimental pieces, and then we're going to add in some candlesticks, some greenery, and a few more Santas to kind of finish off the area. We'll also add in a little bit of the red berry picks as well. The last area that we will add Christmas decor to will be the kitchen. We're going to just add a little bit of some greenery picks on the vent hood around the clock, and then add some small wreaths above each cupboard there, at the top of each cupboard, and just add a little bit of Christmas decor there. I also pulled out some of my Christmas recipe books and put that out on display as well. Another spot that my grandkids absolutely love is the little hot chocolate or hot cocoa bar that I put together for them. I've got little Santa mugs that I actually picked up at Dollar Tree last year, and I filled some apothecary jars with hot cocoa and marshmallows, some mints. We've got some candy canes and some syrups so that they can make their own little creation. We hope you have found some inspiration here from our warm and cozy and sentimental Christmas that we were trying to create this year. You will find links in the description for some of our DIY projects that we did this year, the sentimental ornaments, the cozy Christmas decor trees, and the finger knit trees. You will also find links to products that we used. If you're interested in any of those, we'll have all of that in the description section. You will also find links to our social media as well. You'll find that we post on our social media projects that we're working on before it hits our blog or our YouTube video. So if you're anxious to see what we're working on next, please follow along there. If you have enjoyed this video, we invite you to like and subscribe to our channel. And here, as always, at Sunnyside Design, we hope to bring your home to the sunny side of the street. And Merry Christmas to you and your family.